All right, everyone, living life, formerly known as Homestead Know How Life is Good. We're going to do an update on the XHD heavy-duty coil springs that we put on the back of this 2007 Chevy Suburban LTZ 1500. If you look, sorry for the wind, guys. If you look, you can see that the front has less space between the fender wells than the back, and we'll try to get a measurement on that. And all I'm going to do is I'm going to measure from the top of the tire just to show you what we're getting. So that is the measurement from the top of the tire. I'm not measuring down from the ground up or not center or anything like that, just to give you an idea of the distance between the fender well. All right, then if we go up here to the front, same in the center, and you can see the difference. Looks to be about maybe just roughly 1 inch. I'm not going eighths and doing all that. I'm just kind of roughly 1 inch. You can see the measuring tape there. All right, now what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna go back here. I'll put this trailer weight on the Suburban. This is an electric jack that we put on. I'm so glad I done this. Now you'll be able to see the weight once it starts sinking. And we're almost okay. Now I'm going to show you this measurement with that on there so you can get an idea how much it come down. Now this is a very, if I can get that on there, sorry. All right, so there's your new measurement, and then I'll show you the front. And this is before the weight distribution hitch, okay? So this trailer has probably an 800, probably about 900 to 1,000 pound tongue weight. This is a heavy trailer. Okay, so now what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna lock this in place. I'm gonna raise the jack up, and this will pick the back of the Suburban and the trailer up, and then I can put my weight distribution bars in place, and it'll give you an idea of the difference. Let's see if we got enough here. Not quite. Okay, so let's go up a little more. Oh, wrong way. Okay, so put that there, drop your pin in, put your keeper in, and we'll go over and do the other side. Now there's a bar that you can use to, oh sorry, my finger was in the way. There's a bar that you can use for that, but I didn't feel I needed it. All right, so now we're gonna lower this back down, and it's still gonna go down some, but these bars will only let it go so far. Now I will say that this hitch is not set up exactly right because the drop needs to be, I need to have a couple more holes on the drop. That way I can lower this down more, which will cause these bars to hold more weight, which is how that's supposed to work. All right, now, so I've done that, and I'll have to go back and look at these measurements too, but so there's where we're at. Okay, and then I'll do the front again. All right, there's the front. Now what I will say, my personal opinion, and based on what I've seen, the trailer pull's great. It is a little too tongue heavy, but that's because I'm doing venting out of it and it's set up a certain way. So what I'm gonna say is, if you're gonna use this style suspension to just raise your ride height a little bit, and you're going to do standard loads like, you know, pulling a lawnmower, pulling, you know, a standard trailer that's not going to have a ton of weight on it on the front, then this is the way to go. If you want something that has more adjustability, I would get you an airbag system that's made for towing. But again, if you're just looking for something to raise the back of your Suburban up because it's sagging, honestly, probably the HD versus the XHD would work, because the HXD raises it up to where it's, I think, is a couple inches higher than the front. So I think the HD would probably be fine for that, unless you're towing something like this and you need the extra support. So that's my opinion, what I've seen. And honestly, overall, even putting the XHD on this Suburban, it has the 5.4 motor. When it's fully loaded like it is right now at 7,000 pounds, and having the weight in the tongue like we do because of how we had to set the trailer up for what we do, it really just needs a bigger vehicle. You know, a 2500 Suburban, 2500 pickup, 350, 3500, something like that would be a lot better. So in that aspect, you can take kind of what you want out of it. Again, if you're just looking to raise the back up, still kind of keep a good ride, and you're not hauling a bunch of heavy weight and towing a bunch of heavy weight all the time, I think the XD would probably be plenty. Like I said, I had put an R-Knot system on, and it come with a deleter that you plug under the dash so it won't set the codes off if you had the air ride suspension on it before. And it had a nice ride height, you know, but for this trailer, it just wasn't doing it. It was setting on the bump stops. So that's why I went with the XHD coil springs. So I hope this helps somebody. I know I had someone comment, want to know if I'd do an updated video. I hope this helps you. I hope I'm not all over the place with it. Try to give you the most information in the best way I can with the wind blowing and you know, one-handed and so forth. But this is kind of a look at it with the trailer on it. And as you can see, I mean, it's squatting some. You know, you can definitely see it. It's going, you know, but not as bad as it was before I put these coil springs on. So, I mean, is it worth the money? I would say so, if you're not pulling that much tongue weight. You know, otherwise you just need to get a bigger vehicle if you're pulling this much weight. But I think the gentleman that was asking me, I think he was just trying to give his Suburban a little bit lift in the back due to the air ride suspension going out on it. And I think this is a good way to do that. And it's not hard to do. It's a very easy process. You can do it at home in a matter, I think it took me like 30 minutes or something total to do it, you know. So hope this helps. Give us a like, share, subscribe, hit the notification bell. More videos coming. Enjoy the beautiful world that we live in. Make a difference, make a change, living life. Again, like, share, subscribe, hit the notification bell. Y'all have a great day.